More than 2,700 people died in the World Trade Center back on September 11th, 25 years ago. Among them, 343 firefighters and 71 law enforcement officers in New York City. This Memorial Day, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation makes a stop in Mobile to honor those who died.
Something terrible happened to my family, but so much good has come from it.
Tunnel to Towers Foundation is a nonprofit honoring the sacrifice of fallen firefighters and police officers. Stephen Siller Jr. with the group says his father paid the ultimate sacrifice in New York 25 years ago. Siller and others are traveling around the country with this 16,900-pound steel beam recovered from the rumble at Ground Zero, a big piece of history to remind us of what happened that dark day in U.S. history.
I think it's really overwhelming. I think when you walk up to it and you sit next to it, you maybe pray over it, you can feel the gravity of what happened that day in this small beam. This is a small piece of the rubble that day, and so much has happened since, but we haven't forgotten the tragedy that created this.
Stephen Siller Jr. says he was only 9 months old when his father lost his life at the World Trade Center. Siller Jr. gives his mother's account of the last time she spoke to his dad.
He heard that the towers had been hit, so immediately he called my mom and let her know what he was doing. He turned his car around and drove to his firehouse. When he got there, he realized his unit had already responded, so he grabbed his gear, threw it in the back of his truck, and drove to the World Trade Center.
Siller says honoring his father's legacy has brought him a great deal of peace.
It's one of the most beautiful parts about this whole journey is we're educating the youth, kids who were younger than me, that can't even begin to understand what happened that day, who weren't alive.
Siller says he and others will continue traveling around the country and keep telling the stories in hopes we never forget. In Mobile, I'm Christina J. Harris, WKRG News 5.